Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Rising a Buddhist Award. This is Nancy from the International Buddha Dharma Society for Cosmic Law in America. It's a great honor to be here with you. How are you doing? Today is September 26th. Today, I'm going to start to share with you pilgrimage to India, as I promised before. I know many of you have been there. Many of you may be planning to be there, and many may have not thought about that yet. Personally, I have been there 4 times, and each time is different. If there's a chance, when the time is right, I'll be happy to organize a group and bring you there too. That will be my pleasure and honor. Why India? The world is so big. There are so many ancient cities, famous mountains, so many wonders to visit, and so many places to relax yourself. Why India? In many people's mind, India is poor, India is dirty, India is crowded. Even the food and water are not safe to eat and drink there. However, even though with so many questions in your mind, when hearing about pilgrimage to India, are you eager to go? Are you interested? Sometimes our mind and our soul do not agree with each other. The soul might want to go, the mind might have a lot of questions and concerns. Why India? Why should every Buddhist go visit the Indian holy places? First, let's listen to the Buddha's words. And these words are taken from the Mahaparinibbana Sutta. The Buddha said, there are 4 places, Ananda, that a pious person should visit and look upon with feelings of reverence. What are the 4? Here, Tathagata was born, Lumbini. This, Ananda, is a place that a pious person should visit and look upon with feelings of reverence. Here, Tathagata became fully enlightened in unsurpassed supreme enlightenment, Bodhgaya. This Ananda is a place that a pious person should visit and look upon with feelings of reverence. Here, Tathagata sat ruling the unexcelled wheel of the Dharma, Sarnath. This Ananda is a place that a pious person should visit and look upon with feelings of reverence. Here, Tathagata passed away into a state of Nibbana in which no element of clinging remains. Kushinaga, this Ananda, is a place that a pious person should visit and look upon with feelings of reverence. These Ananda are the 4 places that a pious person should visit and look upon with feelings of reverence. And truly, there will come to these places Ananda, pious bhikkhus and bhikkhunis, laymen and laywomen, reflecting, here Tathagata was born. Here Tathagata became fully enlightened in unsurpassed supreme enlightenment. Here Tathagata sat ruling the unexcelled wheel of the Dharma. Here Tathagata passed away into a state of Nibbana in which no element of clinging remains. These are the Buddha's words, the Buddha's advices to all the Buddhists. The 4 places that the Buddha mentioned, the place of birth, Lumbini, the place of enlightenment, Bodhgaya, the place of first turning of the Dharma wheel, Sarnath, and the place of Nirvana, Kushinaga, are called the 4 holy places. And sometimes people also say the 8 holy places. For the 8 holy places, besides the 4 places the Buddha mentioned, there are another 4 places. First, the Buddha's first vihara, Kalandaka Vinuvana Vihara in Rajagra, which was offered by the king of Rajagra. The Buddha's second vihara, Jetavana Vihara in Shravasti, which was offered by Anathapindika. Then Kasa, this is the place where the Buddha descended from the heaven of Trayastrimsha after he preached to his mother there. And fourth, Vaishali. This is the place where the Buddha told his disciples that he was going to enter Nirvana soon. Vaishali is also the place where the Buddha accepted women to renounce their family and become nuns. So these are the 8 places, and they are called the 8 holy places. Now do you remember now? The trip normally lasts 10 to 14 days, and each time may be different. Besides the 8 places, there are other places to visit too, like the Ganges River in Varanasi. The Ganges River is often used in the sutra by the Buddha to mean countless, limitless. Buddha often said, the sand in Ganges River. Now people also call the sand in Ganges River as the diamond sand. That means their faith is deep and strong. Other places like Sujata Temple in memory of Lady Sujata. When the Buddha realized that ascetic practice was not the way to get enlightened, he gave up the ascetic practice and he accepted the first meal from the Lady Sujata. So in memory of Sujata, there was a temple for her. Other places like Ananda Stupa in memory of the Buddha's close attendant Ananda, who later became an arhat after the Buddha entered Nirvana. Also, we will go visit the Vulture Peak. Normally, people make vows on Vulture Peak, and it's said that Vulture Peak is the root for all the Buddhists. It's a secret thing to make a vow there in front of the Buddha, to take a refuge in the Buddha. So these are the places that will be visited during the trip. So what about benefits from pilgrimage trip? The benefits from this trip are boundless. I'll just briefly mention several here. First, it's a trip to help us eradicate our evil karma and accumulate merit. These places are where the past Buddhas became Buddhas on earth, and these places will be the places where the future Buddhas become Buddhas on earth too. So you know, it's a place selected by all the Buddhas and blessed by all the Buddhas. Third, it's a trip to awaken ourselves and maybe recall our past lives. Many of us have affinity with the Buddha, also have affinity with India. We might like Indian food, Indian culture, Indian songs, and we may feel close to Indian people because we might have lived there in our previous lives. Especially for some people, they may have been the Buddha's direct disciples. They may have listened to the Buddha's words face to face, in person. So when they visit these places, they feel so familiar, they feel at home, they feel peaceful there. They may cry there. Their heart knows. So it's a trip to awaken these people. Fourth, it's a trip to make vows and shoulder the Buddha's undertaking. The Buddha came to this world only for one reason, to rescue sentient beings, to transform sentient beings, to bring wisdom to sentient beings, to bring light to sentient beings. Light is wisdom. Darkness is ignorance, the sentient being's ignorance. So when we're there, we understand the Buddha better, we resonate with the Buddha better, we take the Buddha's path, we do what the Buddha did to help all sentient beings to get liberated, to be free. Fifth, it's a trip or test. Test, yes, it's a test. Would you be able to leave everything behind during these 2 trips? and worry nothing? The Buddha often told us to put down, not to get attached to anything. Why? Attachment to this world is like the gravity of the earth. For example, suppose a person is coming to the end of his life. At this time, the Buddha comes and says, "Come with me." If this person is attached to his family, his wealth, his wife, his kids, his house, his car, then he will say, "No, I'm not going with you, I belong here." Then he will not get liberated, right? The attachment will drag him, will keep him here. Liberation is the liberation of the mind. The mind is free. You may say, "Oh, it's so emotionless to not to think about my family, my kids." Well, you may try to change emotion to compassion. You have to stand high so you can help others. So you have to liberate yourself so you can liberate others. You have to break through the illusion first so you can help others break through the illusion. Help yourself first and then help others. Amitabha, the benefits from this pilgrimage trip are boundless. The question is, are you ready? Please let me know if you have any questions. If you think this channel is useful for you, subscribe, like, and share. Take the Buddha to your life. The Buddha is your North Star. You will have a wise guide. You will not get lost in your life. Thank you for being here with me, and I'm happy to be here with you too. See you next time. Bye.